Hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing well. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes until all of you join me. Till then, let me check I'm on the right place. Hope you're all well, and I hope December has been interesting for all of you. Just a moment. No, it's always lagging. I don't know why. Let me just get to. Let me see. All right. All right, I see two of y'all here. I hope you have been well. Hi, Karen. Good morning. I know you guys. Hi, Becca. Good to see you. I know you guys are excited about today's topic because today's topic is about something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and definitely it's something that's going to be very interesting. Also, guys, I still have a few spots left for the 12/12 portal healing. I have the link up there, so if any of you guys are interested, please feel free. So, there you go, that's the link. Also, I wanted to do a general update. The energies are getting better. November has been a very tiring month for a lot of divine feminines. It's been quite stressful. Usually, it gets a bit stressful when the year is ending because there's the holiday season gets in. Hi, Dawn. Good to see you. Hi, Stephanie. Good to see you. Stephanie says hi to everyone. So yes, hi Bharati. Bharati says hi to everyone. So are you guys all excited about today's topic? I bet you guys are. So I'm just gonna, just give it a couple more minutes and until more of y'all join me. Hello, Irene. Again, thank you all for your tips. It means a lot to me, and thank you for your continued support. Because of your tips, I'm able to spend more time making videos. So, from the bottom of my heart, I thank all of you all for all your kind tips, and it really means a lot. Again, I would love to say thank you to to Goodney, I'm just going through the list. Oops. My goodness. Irene, Shannon, Carrie, and Shay. I really appreciate that. And oops. All right, I see more of y'all. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Diana. Good to see you. Oh, Diana says, looking forward to this topic. Becca says, such a tiring November. So much stuff coming up. Yes, November was very intense. In fact, it was very, very, very intense. And, most of y'all know it. Again, thank you, Diana, for your tip, and Rachel for your tip. I really, really appreciate that. Again, I will channel for all of y'all towards the end. But again, I wanted to say my utmost gratitude to all of you. It really means a lot. And you guys know for a long time I was doing these channelings for free, but thanks to all of you who told me, reminded me about energy exchange. So I really appreciate that. So I think now is a good moment to delve right into topic. I see 7 viewers. So let's start with yes, Diana. November was tiring. It's yeah. A lot of you guys would be in recovery mode, and you know what? It has been the same for Divine Masculines too. It's like a lot, especially after the 10/10 portal and the 11/11 portal. A lot of downloads, a lot of activation. So it probably was like a buzzy kind of feeling, where you guys had to just you don't even know what was happening, and then the holiday season was coming up, and it was a lot, but I can promise you guys that December will get better. Anyway, I'll delve right into topic. What is exiting the matrix like for twin flames? So this is a question that probably a lot of you already have in your mind. Again, guys, I'm a natural channeler, clairvoyant. So I'm going to channel all of this information. Like you guys know, all of my lives I channel everything on the spot. So this is what I am channeling for you guys. A lot of y'all may have this notion that you have to exit the matrix together. That is, union takes place and then you leave this matrix together with your divine masculine or divine feminine. But it doesn't work that way all the time. So let me go back to the history of why twin flames started coming to Earth. So a lot of twin flames here, you guys are monadic twin flames, and a lot of monadic twin flames are star seeds, and a lot of monadic star seed twin flames have come here for multiple reasons, and 90% of the time it's mission related. It's looking for your twin flame related assignment based situations. So back in the other worlds, because there were a lot of souls being sent to Earth and they were always getting trapped. So Project Twin Flames started. And the initial plan was like the divine masculine or the divine feminine will go in first. And if they don't come out, the counterpart was supposed to go in to retrieve them. Because unconditional love is such a strong feeling and emotion, right? So that was the plan. But as always, what we plan and what happens is different. Because a lot of souls were being trapped. Sending twin flames seemed like a more it was a more logical decision at that point. But however, when twin flames started getting trapped, it was very difficult to retrieve either of them. And often, when the divine masculine or divine feminine, none of them have the strength to leave their divine counterpart behind. So let's use the Matrix movie as an example. So in the first Matrix movie, Neo is in the Matrix, Trinity is outside of the Matrix. She goes in, she retrieves him, and then they start uncovering what the real reality is about. And then the latest Matrix movie, it's the reverse. Trinity is stuck. In fact, she has got an NPC husband, NPC children, but even then she makes the choice of following Neo because she recognizes him deep within. And there's a very important dialogue in the movie where the psychic, and this latest version is Priyanka Chopra, where she will say that Trinity has to make the decision from within. It can't be forced. If we try to force her out from the outside, there's a risk of her dying. So, same thing. This is what's happening, right? So, none of you can force your divine counterpart to wake up from the external worlds. So, hence, whatever you do, it has to come from within and it has to be an individual choice. You may be one soul, but you are still split into two bodies. So, you have projected yourselves into two bodies as the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So, inherently, this is why divine feminines became chasers, because it was the men, the divine masculines, who are going to Earth on assignment. And because many lifetimes passed and the divine masculine stopped coming, the divine feminine started to panic and then they started to come down to Earth. They were heavily advised not to come to Earth, but divine feminines are like, would you leave your loved one behind? Example, your loved one is fighting a war, and if he doesn't come back, what would you do? You would go to the war zone, right, to try to like get him back or get her back. So that's exactly what has happened, but dimensionally. So this was the context to why a lot of twin flames came to Earth. And even though it was not highly successful, so Twin Flame's main purpose is to raise the vibration. So many of you guys, many of us are great workers, energetic aligners, energy transmitters. We are literally doing a lot. So that's why we are always going to different continents, and or even like whatever we are doing, we are impacting the earth in some way or another, whether you're in union or not. You are still serving your mission. So what is the most important thing that you got to remember is when you are passing at the point of death, you would be given a choice to reincarnate or to exit the matrix. And often, the way the not so good energies manipulate you into incarnating into this samsara cycle is by way of scaring you, right? They're like, you can't go, your DM is stuck here, you can't go, your family members are stuck here. And often, souls reincarnate again and again and again. The problem is, the more you reincarnate on earth, you forget who you are on a soul level. But unfortunately, it's a choice each and every one of you make, because that's the best choice you can make, right? So right now we are in the age of conflict or Kali Yuga or confusion, and this is the best age to exit the matrix because everything is readily available. Ascending to the seventh dimensional vibrations is also much more easier than the other periods. And let me tell you why. In the golden age, everything is perfect, right? And that's what we're headed towards, to the age of perfection. You will have no will to exit the matrix when everything is perfect. You're like, things are perfect. Why would I not want to recycle myself here? But that's the thing. Earth is always going to go through cycles. And only during certain periods you can exit the matrix. So for some of y'all, your next question will be, what if my divine masculine or divine feminine is not ready to escape the matrix? What should I do? My advice to you would be, irregardless, exit the matrix at the point of death. Because when you go back and you go through rehabilitation from Earth's traumas, you have the opportunity to come back to Earth and help your divine masculine. Because it's more like strategizing, planning, training, so that when you go back to Earth, as 2.0, version 2.0 or 3.0 of you, you are able to create a better impact because you can study your lives. You can spend some time in the other worlds like Sirius. Most of the time, Pleiades, Sirius, that's where you have the way stations to Earth, and that's where you observe Earth. And most of the time you can view your divine masculine. Oh, this is what's happening. These are his karmic situations. These are his NPC situations. And then when you come back, you can save your DM. So twin flames inherently came because they wanted to save other souls, most of the time your own star family. So if you're a Mintakan star seed, other Mintakans were stuck, you wanted to come in to save them. Palladian same, Syrian same, everyone. Like I said, Earth has got everyone, the negative, positive. It's a truly polarity planet. But after that, most of you were coming back to save your counterpart. So it became this. So again, the Matrix movie is a good example because there the architect will say, we keep you close enough to extract the maximum energies out of you, right? So that's why you always feel like you are getting into union with your twin flame and you're not. So how do you actually break this? How do you actually exit the Matrix? Full detachment. You got to believe in only one truth, which is God and your twin flame connection. Nothing else should matter. You see, the not so good energies are constantly going to taint the topic of twin flames. The recent documentaries are a sign of that. But inherently, twin flames have existed in all cultures. It's not something that was invented 2 years ago or 3 years ago. It has been around since time immemorial in Hinduism, in Greek mythology, in the Chinese mythologies, in the Chinese legends. You always have twin flames everywhere. Lord Shiva and Shakti, Mars and Venus, literally, you have got twin flames all over history. In fact, a lot of Shakespeare's tragedies are inspired by the twin flame concept, right? Like Romeo and Juliet. Anyway, the point is, why is it different for twin flames? So, when a soul who is not on a twin flame journey comes to earth, they are pretty much solo. No, they, and it's easier to detach because you're not leaving anyone behind, right? Maybe at most you leave your soul family, but you're still, and this is your saints and your gurus and your sages who are in Mount Everest. They don't really have a divine counterpart, so hence they can solely work on their journey of self-realization and enlightenment. But for twin flames, it's different. You have this constant inkling within you to help your counterpart awaken, especially if you are the more awakened one. So, and in order to, and keeping you guys in separation is the only way the not so good energies gain power, because twin flames together are very powerful. They all add on to the rainbow field. We call it the rainbow field because they are the ascension codes to help Earth ascend to 5D and above. So when you start creating a lot of chaos between twin flames, then it's easier for their codes not to be activated. So I'll share an example with you. So you may realize that you were behaving very weirdly when you first met your DM. You may have been cooking for him a lot or giving him a lot of food. It was all part of the mission to activate certain codes. So example, you may be like, why am I cooking so much for my divine masculine? Why am I feeding him so much? Why am I even doing this? That's one thing. And then you will realize that the not so good energies, they can come in the form of friends or people around him who are constantly speaking poorly of you, because that's the only way for the codes not to be activated, right? So at one part you're trying to like awaken your DM and he's trying to awaken you, and then there's another part, the not so good energies manifest as friends or distractions or NPCs, and they start derailing you from your journey. That's why you have to build strength. Even if you don't succeed in this lifetime, you should still focus on exiting the matrix at the point of death. One of the ancient secrets, again, I've channeled this information, is what you think of at the point of death is what you're going to manifest when you awaken. So a lot of people, religious beliefs, you have beliefs of heaven, hell, these are all simulations. So if you think that you have done wrong, you're going to recycle, come back to earth. So some of you all go to hell, that is lower earth. So that's another topic for another day. So your deep innately, if you are visualizing going home, back to your home planet, back to God, you will exit the matrix. See, astral travel works dimensionally. So if you're vibrating above 5, you can literally go to any planets. A lot of people have written about it. A lot of starseeds on Earth have talked about it as well. Like I don't even astral travel anymore. I can travel at any time. Like right now, while I'm having this meeting with you, I can simultaneously attend a meeting in another galaxy because I have practiced it, all my, yeah. So I remember my brother was asking me, oh, once I retire, can you teach me how to like astral travel and all of that? And that's when I was thinking, oh my goodness, he has to wait till retirement. Why can't he do it now? They trap you in the matrix. You don't even have time to spiritually explore who you are as a soul. Hello, Adriel. Good to see you. Hi, Linda. Hi, Mai. Hi, Rebecca. Topic is getting really, really exciting. So to answer your question, yes, it is more challenging for twin flames because it's just half of you. If you're in union, you're powerful beyond measure. But if you're not, you're still powerful, but just 50% powerful in a way. But it's so important to be whole within the 50%. If you're always obsessed with your divine masculine, you're not going to be whole as a divine feminine or a divine masculine, right? So once you start understanding how the matrix work and how the game is played, you'll realize that number one, you can never be separated from your divine counterpart. No matter what the not so good energies do. Look at Trinity and you. Were they successful in separating them? Yeah. Hmm, batches of time, but that's about it. They always found each other. That's exactly what happens. True love has a way of finding each other, and that's why they say marriages are made in heaven. Literally, heaven is the other worlds. You come to these worlds from heaven, so your marriage has always already been made. Of course, the not so good energies manipulate it, fix you up with other souls, confuse you. And so, when you are not in union with your twin flame, but you're with someone else, your 50% and their 50% doesn't match. So, it goes to the lock and key hypothesis. If you put the wrong key into the wrong lock, it's not going to unlock the universe. You're not going to be activated. So, no matter what your divine masculine does, he may ignore you, not reply to your message. But the thing is, he cannot remove you from his existence. You're always going to be there at some point. He may think you're crazy, you may think he is crazy. But the truth is, no matter what they do, deep within, they know what they have with you is the key, the clue to awakening to the real reality. That's why embrace separation. It's just a temporary period. Like, don't worry. Like, truly, guys, don't worry about being in separation. It is painful. But if you're going to give in to the pain and into feelings of unworthiness or low self esteem, you will just vibrate lower in 1D or 2D. Instead, empower yourself. Take this as an experience. Oh, yeah, am I in separation? How can I be in union? First, recognize that you're already in union. And once you realize that, physical union becomes, it just flows. It is all in the vibration. So the next question is, can you exit the matrix without your twin flame? Absolutely yes. So that's what I spoke about. And like I said, you can come back and one of you can come back to help the other. But most important thing is, please do exit, because if you guys get trapped, then both of you are lost, and then you're going to be lost forever. And then other souls, your soul families, are going to come. They're going to try and help you, and they are also going to be stuck. So please, guys, right now, surrender to God, meditate on God, remember who you are, remember the God within you, and all else will make sense. That's why I always say all praise to God, all gratitude to God. Why? Because God is everything. And a lot of people, especially I've noticed a lot of divine masculines who are not awakened, they tend to be like, oh, I'm an atheist. And then you'll be like, they have some kind of connection with God. They unawakened divine masculines tend to lie a lot. So when they say things like, I'm not interested in you, don't take it to heart. Just accept it at that moment. They are not interested because they're not interested in themselves. Direct mirroring. Also, it's okay. Also, don't get triggered if they are going out with someone else, because half the time they are NPCs or karmics. These are just fixtures to ensure that you don't get into union and to keep you in a place of misery constantly. Of course, enlightenment and realization is difficult as it can be and easy as it can be. But for twin flames, there are more obstacles. That's all. So remember these few things. At the point of exit, always remember your only direction is going home, back to soul space, beyond the matrix. So you're going home where you came from. So if your last port of disembarkation was Sirius, that's where you're going back. Of course, once you're back, you'll be like, damn, I didn't retrieve my divine masculine. It's okay, you can try again. Your DM can't be killed within the matrix. Souls are forever, nothing can happen. Try again. But if you are stuck in the matrix for more than 10 lifetimes, for more than 100 lifetimes, it's very, very difficult to exit. That's why people like me come in during the age of chaos. So this is the period where you have the most number of star seeds, the biggest galactic teams are sent, but there are also charlatans at the same time. So you have to be very, very careful of the information you resonate with. So hence, always go back to God, go back to your inner self, go back to the truth of who you are as a soul, and you'll be fine. So how do you vibrate higher? So many ways. Most important thing is awakening to the reality of who you are. So I hope you find that interesting. I know it's a lot. So, how is it like exiting the matrix? So, let me explain to you how it is. So, after you pass on, you will be in this place called the place of. So, it's like a in between place. It's like a train station. So you have to pick a destination, and that's when you will have the good guides and the bad guides. And most of the time the bad guides will be, you know, they would be masquerading as your family members, your loved ones, even your twin flame, asking you to come back to recycle. So don't ever enter the lift, don't ever enter anything they tell you to. Instead, look behind and exit the matrix. You will have no one guiding you to exit the matrix. So you have to find your way out. So literally, don't follow anyone. A person would even tell you, hey, this is the way to exit the matrix. Don't believe anyone. Don't trust anyone. The only trust you're going to have is God, God, God. You're going to be like, God, God, God. Another thing is you have to prepare your vibration to be in 7D. So, seventh dimensional vibration and above is the safest way to exit the matrix. So, if you're 4D or even 5D, the chances of being tricked into the samsara cycle is high. The biggest way they get you trapped is they will show you your divine masculine and you will have no heart to leave him behind. But really, please leave him behind, because if you come back you will be better equipped, you'll be better trained, there will be more reinforcements, enforcements. You will also go through a massive clearing and all that, so you can start, you will be better. It's like practice makes perfect, right? Another thing, always remember you are alone, but not always alone, because God is with you always. So, with that, I hope you have enjoyed today's topic. Do you guys have any questions? I think I have given you what you guys need to know. Of course, I'll delve more into this topic in days to come. Again, guys, I had to attend a wedding at 4 a.m. Indian weddings traditionally are in the wee hours of the morning. So, I had to wake up at 3 a.m. to get dressed. So, mind me if I'm a bit, you know, sleep deprived. Hi, Samantha. No, you're not late at all. I haven't started the channeling yet, but I'm going to wrap up on the topic. So, again, exiting the matrix for twin flames is a bit more challenging, but it's more exciting. So, you guys have to start realizing that life on earth is like a game, like a fun game. When you adapt the principles of Leela, which is playfulness, you will realize that everything is a game. When you are too attached to your journey, that's when you start to suffer. Suffering comes from attachment, freedom comes from detachment. Hence, that is what raising your vibrations is about. And how do you detach? And sometimes don't beat yourself up over it either. You don't have to follow a path or a direction. You just have to be inspired and carve your own pathway, like the path less traveled. Interestingly, always remember this: when you believe in God, the real God, I'm not talking about religion infused God. I mean, most religions are beautiful and pure at the core, but of course it's manipulated and tainted by politicians, and I don't even want to go there. But I know you know what I mean when I say God, God, right? Everyone has got a personal connection with God. You will exit the matrix, you will have the opportunity, but when you are there in the in between place, always remember, guys, if someone is asking you to follow them, even if it's your divine masculine, don't, because these not so good energies will masquerade as your loved one to trap you back in the matrix. They will do anything and everything. You know within they are not your DM or your parents or your siblings or your best friends. You know, learn to recognize the soul based on vibration, not external experience. I mean, appearance. With that, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's topic. And if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I will start the channeling in a bit. All right, let me just do the order so that I don't miss anyone. All right. This is quite a heavy topic. So, guys, please, if you guys have questions, this is your moment. So, the order is my, Rachel, good me. Dawn. That's why they say, guys, enlightenment is not a destination, it is remembering who you are. So never feel like you need to follow someone to get there. Of course, you know, as a teacher, our role is to guide and inspire, but you find and carve your own path. And that is what the twin flame journey is about. There's no right or wrong, just go with the flow. Oops. All right, I'm just preparing the list, guys, so that I know that I'm not missing out anybody's order. So now I can read out the order to you guys. Again, you guys are amazing with your angel number tips. All right, so this is the order, guys. My, Rachel, Goodney, Dawn, Irene, Shannon, Carrie, Shay, Diana, and Samantha. I think some of you had questions, so let me just make sure. All right, Shay has got a question. Rachel has got a question too. Perfect. All right, any one of y'all? Oh, I see some questions here. Yes, Samantha, you will have to watch and replay to listen, but I think you will really enjoy this live. Ha, Carrie, welcome back. Yeah, I hadn't seen you for a couple of weeks, but I'm glad to see you. Yes, Christina, I'm teaching guys how to escape the matrix in a way. Is that like when you have your awakening and you start seeing everything for what it is and start living life differently? Yes, in a way. So the technical aspect of exiting the matrix in vibrating from 7D and above. So it's not even 5D or 6D. So a lot of people have this thing like, oh, once I start living from the soul, I'm going to exit the matrix. No, not quite yet. So religions have been designed such that it gives you that consciousness to awaken at 7D. But unfortunately, religions have been heavily manipulated, so you don't even get there. If you get to like 3D, it's a big thing with religions nowadays. Having said that, the only way to reach 7D is through God. It's through your own devotion to God and to your awakening and to your experience. Linda. Yes, Linda, I will. I'm going to add your name to the list as well. So, Linda. Diana, no, really, question more of a statement, but I'm in 100% agreement with what you say that when you worry about the 3D union, it does bring you down to a lower vibration and it truly is about remembering that you are already in union, and that is about following your path in enlightenment and awakening to get to 3D union. 100%, Diana. You have summarized what I said so beautifully. Again, guys, don't worry. Enlightenment is your birthright. You are remembering who you are. It's not reserved for the elite. Everyone, as a soul, if you are a soul, you have 100%. It's your birthright to become enlightened, become light again, because that's what you are. Before coming to earth, you were light. So you're going back to becoming light. So never think it's difficult. It is who you are, it is your birthright. Never ever forget that. Never make. So NPCs have a way of tricking you because this is their world. They can't be enlightened because they don't have a soul. So for those beings who don't, like a doll can't get enlightened, like this air conditioning remote can't get enlightened because it's a non-living thing. Same thing, NPCs, artificial intelligence, they can't get enlightened because they don't have souls. So hence the NPCs are put into the matrix to make it a little harder. And I have talked about it, the non-player characters. So yes, exactly. Soulless entities. Non-player characters, soulless entities, programs, artificial intelligence. You can call them any way you want. Unfortunately, even they don't know what they're doing. They're just programs. They run on what they have been programmed to do. So again, there's nothing you can do for them. Example, a program comes to break you and your DM apart. They are just playing their role because that's all they know. That's what they have been programmed by their not so good energies. But what you can do is you can vibrate higher, detach yourself from the situation, and keep sending your love so that your DM awakens. Keep praying to God so that God helps your DM see the light. All right, guys. With that, oops, I'm going to start the channeling. My Hi, Nicole. I was just going to start the channeling. All right. So, are you here? Let me see if Mai has a question. Oh, it's general. All right, so let me channel what I'm seeing for Mai. So Mai, I'm seeing swans. I'm seeing, and swans are a symbol of love and romanticism as well. So what I'm sensing is that your divine masculine is planning something like a comeback, like something that is light-hearted but also magical. And the messages your DM has for you is that he wants you to know that you deserve great things and you deserve a lot from him, and he apologizes for not being consistent in the past, but he can assure you that he will be consistent to you in the future. I'm seeing a lot of water as well. So either he's planning a water related activity, so it could be a holiday that he may be planning on taking you. But one thing is, your romance life is going to spice up. So you guys are actually going to experience the 3D aspect of your multi-dimensional twin flame connection. So your chakras are looking very beautiful. More activations are coming your way. I see a much stronger beat in your heart chakra, which is an extremely good sign. Things are things are shaping up and things are looking good. I'm also seeing a major crown chakra opening for your divine masculine, meaning he's really, really connecting to the multi-dimensional versions of himself. So that is a very good sign. I am also seeing a lot of green. So you may be engaging in nature related activities which will start to create that balance that you have been looking for a while. So hence, I would say things are going good. Just maintain your rhythm and embrace the now. um, don't drop, even though there'll be more challenges in your path because you guys are nearing union. Don't allow the not so good energies or the lower vibrations to get you. So the messages I'm getting from your guides are that you are doing perfect. Just keep doing what you are, and everything will be in alignment soon for you. So I hope you have enjoyed that channeling my. Absolutely, Christina. I'm just following an order right now, so I will get back to you once I do all the other channelings. People started tipping me 48 hours ago, so if you can bear with me, I will come back to you. Oops. All right, so Rachel, I think Rachel is not here today. All right, guys, this is the order. I'll read out the order again so you guys can know when is going to be your turn. Oops. Okay. All right, guys, this is the order. Rachel, Goodney, Dawn, Irene, Shannon, Carrie, Shay, Diana, Samantha, Nicole, Linda, Adriel. So this is the order I have right now. So I'm going to go to Rachel. Is Rachel here? I'm just going to give it a couple of seconds until she's here. I know I've never had silence in my show. All right, I think Rachel is not able to join me today, but I'm just going to pick up a question. So, Rachel is asking me, oops. Hi, Vi. She started talking to me this week, but has gone silent again. What's happening? All right, let me channel to see what's going on. So, what I am feeling is that usual patterns, he's just feeling overwhelmed by the energies in a good way. And the reason this time round, the reason why he became silent is because of the fact that he cannot bear not being with you anymore. And it's causing him a lot of pain and a lot of stress and a lot of anguish. So he's trying to like really, really, really figure out what he can do to like rectify this situation. I'm also feeling that he is going to come back with more communication this coming weeks. I'm definitely feeling. You see, the thing is, he's tired of trying to apologize because he wants to do something new. He's sick and tired of these patterns repeating itself. He gets really chummy with you and then he goes silent, and he's tired of this. He's tired of like going back and forth and trying to figure out what is going on, and it's just kind of putting him through this roller coaster with him. So, Rachel, remember, it is not you, it is him. Also, remember that things are going to shift. Things are going to shift drastically. It's not going to be like how it used to be in the past, where it's going to be like he will go into a period of silence and then it will take a long time for him to come back. But this time around, he's going to come back rather quickly. And I'm also picking up that it feels like he wants to share something with you and he has been holding back on it for a very, very long time. It's as though he is trying to it's like he's trying to like persuade you to do something, but yet he's worried like, oh, will you be like okay with that, so that's what I'm sensing. So it's a kind of state where I'm sensing a lot of fear, but at the same time, I feel inspiration as well. So it's like fear and inspiration embroiling back to back. It's like what he wants to say may be 3D, but it's deeply profound as well. But yet he's afraid. What if he says it and you misunderstand it? But it is definitely related to what you guys are going to do with regards to your life moving forward. And he clearly wants to bring you in that direction of something that's going to be different. So what he had been missing out for a very long time, he wants to rekindle it and renew that. So that is what's going on. So there's a lot of messages and meaning in his silence this time round. So Rachel, don't worry, everything is on track, and I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. So Goodney, what do I have for you? Let me just see if you have a question for me. All right. Goodney doesn't have a question for me. So let me just do a general channeling for you. Goodney, are you here? Thanks, Linda. I've really put you on my list. You see, now I'm being very organized. I've got a list because sometimes, by accident, I might miss someone. I think one show I actually missed someone, and luckily they immediately told me so I could channel for them. So yes, what do I have for Goodney? Goodney, always you are a breath of fresh air. You are like magic, like truly. Your sacrifice and your devotion and your patience and your character is much admired by the guides and the angels. You're like a role model on earth, full of authenticity. You are really living the truth you stand by, and amazingly your divine masculine admires that. He mirrors that too because he's just like you in another body, but he admires how you are so authentic. You always live you live in authenticity, and that's what's coming up in this reading today. A big part of today's reading is about the authenticity that you bring forth. I'm also sensing a change, a big change that is coming upon in your life. So, this could be such that there will be a movement, there could be travel, but I do sense some kind of communication coming between you and your divine masculine. That is definitely happening. So, it could be 5D, it could be 4D, it could be 3D, it could be more, it's going to be very surreal. That's all I can say. It's going to be very surreal, and it's going to be very special. It's going to be very unique as well, and it's absolutely going to be soul transforming. What are you going to experience in the next couple of months, Kudney? God bless your heart and the beauty within your heart. You're going to be shown things that you have never been shown before. You are going to awaken to portals in your environment. You're going to awaken to the divine dance within you, and everything is going to be in alignment, and you're going to turn around and think, I never knew my life could be this good. So that is the direction you are headed towards. Goodney, and I hope you have enjoyed today's channeling. All right, Dawn, where are you, my favorite girl? So, Dawn, I'm going to give it a moment until Dawn comes in. So, guys, this is the order: Dawn, Areen, Shannon, Carrie, Shay, Diana, Samantha, Nicole, Adriel, Linda, and Marion. Hello, Dawn. So good to see you. Do you have a particular question, or do you want me to just do a general channeling for you? So you see, I'm very quickly picking up. What I'm picking up is great. I'm picking up grandeur and radiance. So I feel like you are going to be in high level events. So it could be the concert that you're trying to manifest. And also, what I am picking up for you is that you will be meeting a lot of high net worth people in the coming months that's going to really shape your business, your leadership, your life in the right direction in the next 20 years. So, what you're going to experience, what's going to happen in the next 20 years, you're going to get a preview in the next couple of months. So, that's that aspect of business, work, and growth. It's looking marvelous, tremendously impressive. The second aspect will be you and your daughter. Again, things are going to be very miraculous. You're going to do a lot of travel in 2024. You're going to, like, it's like both of you are best friends, and you're both going to really, really travel through life together. And things that have been bothering you, things have been causing you unnecessary stress, is going to disappear as well, Dawn. Like, the person who is trying to trigger you is going to get triggered themselves, and they are going to leave the picture. They're going to disappear, and you'll be like, did they even exist? So that's what's going to happen. Besides that, everything is looking good. There will be a few challenges here and there, but that is part of your experience for further growth and expansion. And with that, Dawn, I hope you have enjoyed today's channeling, and I will move on to the next. Don't worry about it, Marian. I just started the channeling, so you're right on time, and you can watch the discourse at a later time at your own convenience. So, next up, who do I have? Areen. Areen, are you here? And Dawn, have I answered all you wanted to know? Okay. All right. So the order is Areen, Shannon, Carrie, Shay, Diana, Samantha, Nicole, Adriel, and Linda. Yes. So Areen, do you have a particular question? Wait, I think you asked me something, right? Yes. You're right. The pain that you're feeling is part of the activation and growth. It's about awakening the divine feminine so that you fully experience the full potential of your divine feminine self. So it's pretty amazing. Like, these physical ailments are actually signs that there is further growth and awakening within you. More DNA activations. I definitely feel you connecting more and more with nature. It's like nature and you have this symbiotic relationship. There are a lot of exchanges of energies, because it's like you practice subconscious interweaving with nature. It's like Avatar, the movie Avatar. That's your connection with nature. Interestingly, that's how your past lives were and your star lives were as well. You've always been you have always been a person who flourishes very, very well when you are surrounded by nature. Again, because you're realizing your goddess self, your full potential, more doors will be opening up for you in the coming weeks. You will also start to uncover more truth in your past lives. You're also going to go through a period of complete transformation. Things may feel like they are challenging between you and your twin flame at the moment, but that will change. In fact, this period of uncertainty is going to lead you in the direction of certainty. It's like you are getting rid of the uncertainty by it surfacing, coming to the surface. So, in other words, things are flowing in alignment. All the pain is coming out so that you will be able to embrace the full beauty of life. So that's what I'm picking up for you, Areen. Another thing is that I do feel that there'll be a lot of romance between you and your twin flame in the coming months. But first, you're going to release everything that's not serving you. So this uncertainty is going to bring you to more certainty. So don't worry, everything is going according to divine plan with the divine flow. All you have to do is sit back, relax, connect to nature, keep doing what you're passionate about, keep pursuing your dreams, keep pursuing your passions, keep working on your creative side, because your solar plexus chakra and sacral chakra, they're just beaming with glory right now. So anything, any kind of work or any kind of assignment, any kind of project you get involved, it's going to turn into gold, because you're having like magic in your hands right now. All right, Irene, I hope you have enjoyed today's channeling. All right, next up, I have got Shannon. All right, I think Shannon is not able to join me, but I'm going to do your channeling. And then after that, I've got Carrie. Carrie, did you ask me like a question? Let me just. Ah, energy message live. So that's Carrie. Shay had a. Yeah, oh, Shay had a question. Okay. All right, this is the order, guys. Shannon, Carrie, Shay, Diana, Samantha, Nicole, Adriel, Linda, and Marion. All right, so let's see what is coming up for Shannon. So, Shannon, really, you may feel like everything around you is collapsing, but the truth is, everything around you is growing. You're going to experience a growth like never before. Like right now, imagine yourself like a seedling that is going to become a plant and then eventually a tree. So you're only just realizing your potential. And interestingly, your divine masculine is mirroring that with you as well. So you're both going through this very transformational period. And there'll be a lot of challenges on your path. There'll be a lot of diversions and distractions. Even people around you may bring you doubt or cause you doubt in what you believe, and that may cause you a little disturbance, but you are not going to be stuck in that for long, because you know deep within what is real and what is not, and what you feel and what you are as the divine feminine is what's going to shape your life in every aspect. That is the magic that is going to be brought upon to your life. And you would also notice all of like karmic stuff, karmic issues, karmic people, they're all disappearing from your life. It's like they're coming back only to exit forever. So you may feel like, hey, why are these people reconnecting with me? But don't worry, there's a purpose behind it for you to fully release from them. Also, what I'm picking up is that I'm also picking up that you are under a lot of stress, and the stress comes from the unknown as to what is going to happen. However, it's interesting because there's a major shift in your energies in a way that you are realizing your potential more and more. Shannon, also, you are able to differentiate between the 3D, 4D, and 5D worlds with much more clarity. In other words, you have much more clarity in your life, and you're so much better with handling challenges. So, the message your divine masculine has for you is that energetically, he's really admiring how you have let go of control and you're getting more clarity in your life. There is more substance, there's more meaning. In the past, you're more of chasing, but now there's this calmness, there is this growth, there is this transformation, there is this go-getter energy that is being born out of you. It's like you know what is going to happen and you're going to live by it, as much as there might be diversions and distractions, and you may not get the support that you're seeking, but everything will turn out okay. Just keep trusting God, keep doing your journey with a great sense of pride, and you'll be fine, because you have to own yourself. Like Shannon, truly own it, girl, because you are filled with brilliance, talents. You're so knowledgeable. You're going to be successful in every aspect of your life, and then when you start tasting the success which is very near, everything will fall in place, including having that alignment and that union with your divine masculine again. So, with that, I hope you have enjoyed today's channeling, Shannon. And I'll go on to Carrie now. So, Carrie's question is right here. All right, Carrie, are you reading? Are you ready for your reading? So, Carrie says, well, I have one. Do you feel like we're getting closer to communication since he ran again in August? Thank you. Oh, Shannon, you are here. Thanks for joining. I hope, Shannon, I hope I have answered all of what you are looking for. And Christina, absolutely, your crown is activated. My lives do have that impact on a lot of people. So, really interestingly, because I channel, right, and I channel from the higher dimension, so there are a lot of activations and transmissions that happen during my life as well. Again, all praise and all gratitude to God for always creating such beautiful lives that I'm able to share with you all. With that, I am going to do Carrie's channeling. So, see, interesting. Your divine masculine ran off in August, right? So it's an interesting period. So August was a very tricky month. But don't worry, I feel like he's going to come back, and the communication is going to be more gradual this time. So it's not going to be like all in, communication meeting. It's going to be gradual. I feel like you guys are going to redo everything again. Like you're going to start from the point you met. And also what I'm picking up is that he internally he wants to really contact you, but at the same time he doesn't want to disappoint you. So there's a lot of uneasiness that I'm picking up with your guy right now. There's a lot of stress, uneasiness, a lot of pain in his heart and throat chakras at the moment, hence that's why communication is stifled. Also a lot of anxiety, and that's coming from the root and sacral. I feel like he feels that he's not able to be the man you deserve. He feels insecure. I'm sensing a lot of insecurity, and hence that's why communication is being stifled. Also, what I'm sensing is that he's really working things within him, and he's trying to figure things out by himself before coming back to you. But that's not going to be long. So there will definitely be a reconnection, but this time round it's going to be much more gradual and much more stable. And the messages your divine masculine has for you will be that he's so apologetic for the fact that he ran away and disappointed you, and he wants to assure you that he wouldn't do that again, and he's sorry a million times for doing what he did, and his intention is never to hurt you. He never will, and even in the past if he had, he's begging for your forgiveness. He also wants you to know that he admires you a lot. He finds you so attractive both inside and outside, and he's so in love with you, and there are no words in the world to express the kind of devotion, love, and connection he has with you forever and ever. You may feel like he's being stoic or detached, but that's not true. He is crazy about you. So That's what is going on right now. And oh, Carrie says something. Sometimes I think he knows about twin flames, but not sure. Well, he definitely knows what he has with you is 100% unique. He may not have connected it because the information about twin flames are quite cinematic at the moment. So, in other words, the information available out there about twin flames are very, there's no concrete definition for twin flames. So you see, people tend to like connect it with soulmates. So in other words, your divine masculine realizes that what he has with you is one of a kind, but he hasn't figured it out completely that you guys are in a twin flame connection. But definitely, if the term pops up, he does connect it with you. But he hasn't fully embraced or understood it yet, but he will in time to come. And learning about it also freaks him out because he goes through the information that's available online and it's all tricky, like, see, a lot of information out there is general, and the truth is everybody's twin flame journey is 100% unique. Hence, Carrie, things are going to marvelously turn around, and true love will always have a way of finding its way back to you. So your DM will find his way back to you. With that, what I'm getting from your guides, Carrie, is that just be who you are. There is going to be a big breakthrough with your root chakra. There is also going to be transformation with your sacral and solar plexus and heart chakra. So be ready for a bunch of activations that's going to come your way. So I'm seeing a lot of orange and red and also a little bit of gold. And your combined energetic field is looking promising too. So I see a little bit of blue, which means there is definitely communication coming your way. With that, I hope, Carrie, you have enjoyed today's channeling. And with that, I'll move on to the next person. Shay, are you here? Oh, buddy friend, you are awake. I thought you messaged me saying that you might be asleep. So good to see you. Well, what do you have got to say? I just had an aha moment that we are not in separation or silent. We have been talking to each other in another dimension or energetically. Just went through this search of exactly, absolutely. That's exactly what's happening. Carrie says, "Thank you, Vaish. Beautiful as always." Oh, you're most welcome. And I'm so glad you resonate with the reading. So next up, I have Shay. Shay's question is, do you think communication will happen between F and I? So I'm going to give it a moment if Shay is able to come. And then again, guys, this is the order: Shay, Diana, Samantha, Nicole, Adriel, Linda, Marion. All right. So, Shay. So, let me see what I'm picking up for you, Shay. What I am actually picking up is very interesting. I'm actually picking up a lot of. So, what has been happening in your combined energetic field is interesting. So, there's been a little holes here and there. Hence, that's why no matter how much you progress in your journey, you feel like you're back to square one. So, what I'm guided to tell you from the universe is to focus on repairing your combined energetic fields for more stability and consistency. Having said that, once that is done, there will definitely be communication, much more worthwhile communication between you and F. It's interesting because F always feels like he needs to do the right thing, and this has been happening lifetime after lifetime. He's always going back and forth, and he's always trying to strive for excellence, but he always fails, and he hates doing that to you because he hates giving you that instability that you don't deserve. But what happens is when you guys get together energetically, you guys are drained out by the not so good energies. And like I said, if you keep vibrating higher, you can actually protect your connection and you can actually redirect it. from repeating patterns again and again. So, with that, communication is happening, is going to happen. It could happen in a couple of days. And but what you guys need is to have a very heart to heart conversation. Because I feel like F is holding back a lot. There's a lot he wants to express, but whenever he's trying to express it, it always comes out wrong. And he ends up creating that rift between you and him and between him and himself. And that's what's causing that misdirection, So right now it's about redirecting those energies and to completely weave into each other and to find that balance. And with that, everything will align and will fall in place. And so, to in summary, to answer your question, yes, communication will happen in the next couple of days, but this time the communication will be more empowering and more soul to soul. So, go with the flow and everything will be all right, Shay. So next up I have Diana. Diana, are you here? All right, I'm also going to give myself. Oh, you're here. So, Diana, do you have a particular question, or would you just want me to do a general channeling with W or other aspects of your life? Anything? Let me know, and I will shape the reading according. You see, it's interesting. As I speak, I'm already picking up the colors blue, purple, and pink, which means there's a lot of there is a lot of wisdom coming out, coming from your divine masculine. And his higher self wants you to know that the reason why he's not communicating so much in 3D is because he doesn't want to say the wrong thing. He was really looking forward to meeting you in person. He is in a lot of pain and in a lot of disappointment that he wasn't able to see you in person, but he's definitely hoping, he's definitely planning for something very soon, because there's a lot that he wants to clarify and talk to you, and he knows that whatever he may say through message, it's going to come out wrong. The reason why I'm seeing a lot of purple and blue is because he wants to communicate real badly, but he just feels the mode of communication has to be in person. He wants to feel your warmth, he wants to look at your eyes, he wants to see that authenticity between the both of you, because he feels that communicating via messages, it's like there's a big barrier, in energetic barrier, in other words. So that's what I'm picking up. I feel like there's a lot of disappointment, and the big part of disappointment comes from himself. So he's disappointed at himself for not making a proper plan to have met you. And but right now he just wants to assure you that he will definitely make a much more proper plan. He will actually message you in advance to make a plan to meet and to have that heart to heart conversation. Another thing is he's also terrified by having that heart to heart communication in person. He knows it is necessary. He knows that he needs to do it for you guys to move forward in your connection. But however, he's terrified as to what the outcome would be. What if you reject him? Because inherently, he always has this fear that you will reject him point blank to his face. So he has a lot of that fear coming up. So hence, Diana, you may be mirroring some of that. He's also feeling a lot of chaos in his energetic fields, and this is denoting that there's a lot of stress regarding his work. But lately, he has been spending a lot of time with you in the astral. So I find that there's a lot more magic that is coming up in your life together. So that's what I'm picking up energetically for the both of you. As for your career, I feel new opportunities are going to be birthed. You'll feel more prosperous and abundant in all aspects of your life. In terms of family, conflicts will somehow find its way into creating more peace. So I do sense more peace coming for your family in some way. And I also feel like there will be some important decisions that you may have to make. But you know what? Remember, you are always protected by God, and any decision you make will be in alignment with the truth. So that's all I have for you, Diana, for today. I hope you have enjoyed the channeling. Is there anything else? If not, I will move on to Samantha. Samantha, are you here? Oh, let me see if Samantha has a question. Oops. Nope. So, a general channeling for Samantha. So, Samantha, you are in the verge of a major breakthrough. You may feel like you were in zombie land, like energies were stagnant, like you were like trapped in lower vibrations, but actually you were in for a deeper reset. So what you were going through was a period of hibernation, rest, where all of these unnecessary things that has been creating challenges in your life, they've somehow all of them are evaporating. All the obstacles, all the challenges that have been placed on your path in every aspect of your life, but majorly your twin flame journey. So you may always feel like, hey, I'm getting so close to union, but why do I always feel like it doesn't come through? So that is a big part that is being healed right now, your root chakra and the fears that come out from your root chakra. It's very interesting because you may feel like the worst would happen, but at the same time, you also know that the best will happen. So it's the mind that is causing you all this confusion, but inherently, there is so much more that is taking place. There is so much more growth and evolution. So, the messages that I am getting from your divine masculine's higher self is that he wants you to know that he just wants to be with you all the time, all day, every day. It's just that his situation is always so complicated and he's tired. But he has also decided that he's not going to allow these things to prevent him from living a wholesome life with you. So, hence, he wants to promise you and assure you that he has things under control and things are shaping up and things are transforming and things will be more stable. And he will share more and more things with you in the coming days. So, oh, Samantha, I'm just reading your question. So this week, I think I closed out a cycle by finally forgiving one of my ex-karmic friends. Just curious if similar things are happening on B's side. Oh my goodness, I didn't even read your question. That's exactly what I was channeling along those lines. So he's assuring you that he's finally coming in terms with the fact that there are certain things that he can't control or change. He just has to accept how they are and move on towards you. So that's going on. So you are right. The similar is happening on B's side. He's like closing cycles and he's putting an end to a lot of those karmic patterns and karmic relationships as well. So, yes, I feel lightness in his heart. I feel lightness in his soul. I feel like he's no longer letting emotional blackmail or responsibilities or 3D based expectations cause him stress anymore. So he's not going to allow these things to dictate his life. So this is what he wants to assure you. He's going to follow his heart and you are his heart and he's coming towards you. So yes, Samantha, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. And Diana has something beautiful to say. Diana says, "Oh, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. It definitely gives me hope moving forward into the new year." Absolutely. Yes, Samantha. Yes, you're right. Samantha says, just proves how aligned we are. Absolutely, we are. You're so welcome, Samantha. All right, Nicole, are you here? Sorry, guys. I know you guys have to wait a lot, and I know waiting is not always fun. That's why I always tell your orders so you roughly know I take a couple of minutes per channeling. So, Nicole, do you have a particular question? Hi Nicole. Do you have a particular question, or do you want me to just do a general channeling for you? Oh, perfect. All right, I'm just going to do the order: Nicole, Adriel, Linda, and Marion. So, Nicole, let me see what I'm picking up as far as your career is concerned. I'm actually seeing a lot of blue. I'm seeing a lot of communication. I'm seeing a lot of public relations. So you may be going in that direction you're where you're going to shine more. So I do see the limelight being turned towards you. So wherever you are, you're going to see progress. I also do see movement. So if there are new opportunities coming your way, do take them, because that's really going to shape and transform your life in the direction that is going to bring about harmony and balance in your life. I also do see career abundance coming your way. So the new opportunities that you actually get is going to create more abundance. Abundance not only monetary, but joy, peace, fun. You're really going to enjoy what you're doing. I also do see education, so you may enroll yourself in some new courses, something to upgrade your skills. That's definitely that's definitely being projected in your future. So it's a period of growth. However, I would also advise you to tread cautiously, because there is inherent jealousy, because and you may not even see it or sense it, but there are people around you who are not supportive of your progress and success. So that is happening. Oh, okay. So you're thinking about taking a lower position. So I think that might be a good direction to head to. And but the thing is, just ensure that you are doing it wholeheartedly, because what I meant by abundance is not only financial abundance but peace and harmony. So maybe taking that lower position might give you that, but I definitely see new opportunities coming your way. But there's a lot of jealousy and sabotage and backstabbing, so tread cautiously, because these people are like sharks. I mean, sharks are inherently, they're good animals, but human sharks are not. So I do feel a lot of sabotage, but you've got this. Keep connecting to God, keep connecting to your higher self, and you'll be guided. But I want you to think through the lower position more, because it might be a plan from those around you, to like persuade you into taking up the lower position to control you. So I do see themes of control and manipulation. So just tread carefully and be cautious. But I definitely know the next place you go to, you will feel abundance, harmony, and balance. So if this is the direction you're headed to, it will turn out well as well. But don't do it because of them, do it because you want to. But remember, you are protected 100% by your angels, by your guides, by God, by your ancestors. So you are foul proof. The only way they can break you is if you allow them by giving your energy away. But I know inherently, internally, you have it under control. That's why I feel like your leadership skills are going to awaken. You're going to be more direct, straightforward. There's going to be more opportunities for the truth to be seen. So go with the flow, follow your heart, and everything will be all right. So I hope I have answered your question, Nicole. And I hope you have enjoyed this channeling, and you'll be fine. You will win this, and you will win this, and you will shine as a star. That I can guarantee you, Nicole. And like I said, education, new opportunities, movement, change, definitely I'm seeing in the book of life in the future. As far as your future projections are concerned, it may look like it's ugly, but actually it's just redirecting your path to experience more growth in every aspect: career, and your soul too. So, all the best to you, Nicole. And hi, Mackenzie. All right, Adriel, my dearest Adriel, are you here? So your turn is here, and then after Adriel, it's Linda, it's Marion, it's it's Adriel, Linda, Marion, Christina, and Shilpi. All right. So Adriel, so let me give a moment to Adriel. Yes, you are here. So Adriel's question is just general, whatever you're guided to, and of course, how is my Jamie doing? One thing, Adriel, I can say you are blossoming like a flower. You are really, really shining, and you are in your essence. You're truly living authentically. Of course, there's been major shedding going on the last couple of months, major catharsis, but they have all been shaping you to awaken further and transform and truly shine. So, with regards to your divine masculine, what is going on is actually very, very interesting. So, the sinister energies, energies that have been misdirecting him and causing him a lot of pain, I feel movement. I feel change. I feel like his karmic is walking in another direction towards another individual, perhaps. So, there's definitely, I feel chaos between him and his karmic situation. So that is actually a big opening for him to return your life. So I definitely see that coming up as well, Adriel. And I feel like you may feel stagnant and you may feel this stagnancy for a long time. But like I said, you are a great worker. So you may feel like your career is mundane, your job is mundane, but there is a reason why you're positioned in that place on earth. I want you to see beyond. I want you to really connect with the energies on the ground on earth, because you are doing a lot of great work. Sometimes you may feel like, why am I standing for long hours at work? Actually, you're simultaneously doing a lot of magnetic great work as part of the ascension work that you and your divine masculine signed up to do for earth. So it's really, really interesting. And as much, see, that's the thing, you are doing all this great work, but deep down you're feeling drained out because the external environment around you is quite toxic. But rest assured, new things will come off, and it will also be such that it will also, so actually it's very interesting, the stagnancy and the regrowth that I'm feeling for you. It's like you are moving away from that period of stagnancy, and like, you're going through this, like, why am I here, why am I stuck, why isn't there any kind of flow, but you're actually being redirected because things between you and your divine masculine are shaping up. So there's that soul level transformation that is happening between both of you. So you're definitely moving. Where you're going to move, it's clearly up to you, but you also have to consider your mission work and your soul purpose and your grid work as well. So you will move. So definitely, if you apply for other opportunities, there will be other opportunities available, and it will somehow balance. So you may be reassigned to do grid work in another part where you live. So anything can happen. So just keep yourself open. Also, don't worry about the fluctuating energies within you. They are going to shift, they're going to become better. And Adriel, you're such a pure soul. You're full of love, and you're full of hope, and you're full of magic, and there is so much you want to do. There is so much you want to, like, you are the light that can light up an entire room. Rest assured, things are shaping up between you and your divine masculine. The magic will continue to soar, and truly, it is magical. It is a beautiful, beautiful couple of months ahead for you. You are definitely going to get a surprise from your divine masculine as well. And absolutely, Adriel, that is the right direction to freelance, to do something creative, because the stagnancy is pushing you to create a side hustle, or even that side hustle may become your main hustle, where you're able to like transform the creative within you into magic onto earth. So in other words, what you're birthing to share, like the grid work you're doing, that energy is going to rise up to your solar plexus and your crown chakra, and you're going to shoot out creation to earth. So absolutely, freelance creative work is the right path to go. With that, I hope you've enjoyed today's channeling. And Linda, are you here? So I've got Linda, Marion, Christina, and Shilpi. All right. Oh, I'm so sorry, Bunny. Don't worry. You can check out the reading later. Have a good night, Bunny friend. And oh, always so happy to see you here. All right, Linda. Linda's question is, can you please channel Darren for me? I haven't heard from him. I want to know when I will hear from him. Oh, would like to know why and when I'll hear from him. All right, let me see what I am picking up. I'm seeing a lot of yellow and green. I'm also seeing a lot of nature. So I feel like right now D is connecting with his soul space, his star chakras, and he's really grounding himself. So he's kind of like by himself, recharging himself in nature, being in his man cave, trying to figure things out, and in a good way. Hence, that's why he has been silent, because he felt a lot of chaos and he wanted to really balance those energies before he reconnected with you again. And I definitely see him reconnecting with you very, very soon. And that could be in a matter of days, at most a couple of weeks, but he's definitely coming back. And a big part of his dilemma is the distance. It really drives him insane that he's not able to be with you in person, and that causes him a lot of pain and a lot of stress and a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety. But at the same time, he knows what he has with you is 100% pure and unique, because you're so admirable. You're like an angel with wings, and he feels like he is just human. Sometimes he feels like he's earth and you are the sky, and he can't attain you, or he can't reach you, and these insecurities tend to dictate his thoughts about you. And that's why he's spending this time in solitude to figure things out. So that is why you haven't heard from him. But like I said, you can hear from him in a matter of days and at most in a matter of weeks. But when he comes back to you, he'll be a new person. He'll be completely recharged. He'll be full of magic and he'll be full of inspiration. There's also, so the messages that I'm getting from him is that he's so apologetic. He's saying that he's extremely apologetic for the inconsistency that he brings out. He never means to do those things to you, and he tries so hard to be the best. But the distance is one of the biggest obstacles. But beyond that, sometimes he feel like he's distant with you because you're too good for him, and he can't get himself around that. He wants to be the best for you, but sometimes he pushes himself too hard to fall, and then he has to restart. So truly, from the bottom of his heart, he just wants you to accept him for who he is and to accept his flaws and perfection, because he wants you to know that this is how he sees you. He sees you as being perfect, beautiful, attractive, full of wisdom and purity. And you're so pure, and that makes him feel so happy, and it scares him too, because it's like, how do I deal with such a perfect woman? So that is what he's feeling. But he wants to tell you that he loves you and he will fight for you, and no matter what, he knows that he will find himself back to you. I do definitely see an in-person meeting happening in the next couple of months. Next year, 2024 is going to be a very glorious year, and there is going to be a lot of energetic expression. So the communication will restart again, but this time round it will go towards an upward direction. So there'll be much more grace, and there'll be much more wisdom, and there'll be much more love. So you're going to have a wonderful 2024, Adriel. Like, you and Darian are going to have a wonderful, wonderful time. With that, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. And then I'll go to Marion. Marion, are you here? Let me drink some water. So I only have Marion, Christina, and Shilpi. Oh, Linda, you're most welcome. Linda says, beautiful analogy, Vaj. I love it. Thank you so much for those beautiful words. Always, it's my pleasure. Yes, Marion. Marion, again, I love reading for you. You're so pure. You're full of love, and full of grace, and full of wisdom, and full of admirable qualities. Like I said, you always have God walking by your side, guiding you, and all these challenges that you have, they are just meant to make you stronger. I definitely see you expanding. I do see you expanding in your career front. I also see a lot of soul level expansion. So you're going to remember a lot of things that you may not have remembered. So a lot of past life memories are going to pop up because you're truly being activated, and these activations are birthing a kind of, like, you'll feel a new sense of purpose, and this will propel you to upgrade your skills, um, to get some further education. I also feel like that you're going to get out of the situation you are in right now as far as career is concerned. I feel like you're no longer going to be controlled or dominated by karmics anymore. Like, I feel like your work environment is going to shift, and you have more support, you have got more family love, you're having more stability, and this is going to create more opportunities for you. So this is what is happening overall with your life. So now let me come to what is going on with you and your divine masculine. Your divine masculine misses you a lot, but at the same time, he respects you so much that he respects the space, he respects the distance, he respects the silence, but inherently, he's communicating a lot. I do see a lot of astral meetings, I see a lot of 5D communication, I see a lot of marvel and magic, but there's this deep yearning from your divine masculine too. So I do see his heart chakra crackling and his throat chakra wanting to talk to you, and be romantic with you and to kiss your lips. There's so much coming. I'm actually seeing a lot of fantasizing. He's always thinking about being with you physically, multidimensionally, telepathically, in every way possible. However, he respects you so much, and he wants to always allow him to be your safe space. So he understands that this distance, this space is necessary because there's a lot on your plate at the moment. But he does hope that you guys will get together in the future. You'll communicate better because he's tired of his karmic situation and the control that's going through in his life. So it's kind of a mirror situation happening between the both of you. So I'm also picking up a lot of red in your combined energetic fields, and red denotes passion, root chakra. So definitely there is movement. 100% movement, 100% grace, 100% growth. So it's a very, very nurturing color, color of love, color of passion. So a lot of passion between the both of you. So things are shaping up. So finally, what do I have generally coming up from your guides? So your guides want you to know that your patience is being recognized, but you are being nudged by the universe to take on new opportunities, because you have to embrace new opportunities, new possibilities, so that the karmic will weaken and you will be empowered. So his controlling, his dominance, all of that is going to shift. So there's going to be a period where your karmic is going to shift his behavior and try to be extremely nice. But you know what? It's going to backfire because he has always been inauthentic. But eventually there'll come a point where he releases you in a good way. He gives you your freedom, and that is going to be the moment where you will be able to make choices 100%. And that freedom is not far away, and it's already happening, and there's so much beauty and magic in your path. God is with you always. In terms of your chakras, they are looking extremely, extremely promising. A lot of heart to heart communication taking place between you and your DM, because you're missing each other a lot. I also see growth in your solar plexus. So you're going to stand up. You're going to stand up for situations. You're going to stand up for yourself more. And right now you also feel that inherent security because you have family by you right now, and you're going to have the support from your daughter and your parents. And it's really like 2024 is going to shape up to be like you're going to experience the maximum of what a great life can be: balance, prosperity, magic, growth, education, upskilling, new opportunities, recognition. I definitely do see you going down the spiritual path. You may embark in a side hustle that may be related to healing. So I definitely see healing potential there for you as well. So there will be expansion. So you will be experiencing multiple streams of income and multiple, so you'll be simultaneously multitasking, but this time you are going to be recognized for what you do, and it's going to birth more abundance and prosperity. So with that, I hope, Marian, you've enjoyed today's channeling. And you see, your DM wants to speak more. So your DM wants to say that he supports you no matter what, and he wants to give you all the time, all the patience in the world, and he wants you to know that he will always be waiting for you, and he's just a phone call away. And he wants to support you in every way possible. He wants to help you in every way possible, and that he will do anything and everything to transform your soul, your life. And he says that you are transforming his soul and his life. So he says that he's so happy for you, and he's so excited for the future that you would have together. All right, Marion, this is all that I have for you today. So, Christina. So, I've got Christina and Shilpi. And guys, if you guys want a channeling, feel free to send a tip via PayPal. And there you go, guys. So, oops. I'm just going to rest my voice for a moment. All right, guys, this is my PayPal. I'm really grateful for all your tips. Thank you so much. Oh, Marian says, thank you, Vaish. Beautifully said. It's so true. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And I'm so happy that a lot of you resonate. Like all of you're all so wonderful from deep within. Thank you all for your generous tips. Really, really helps me, gives me the time to spend more time doing this work and channeling for you. Also, guys, I have the 12/12 healing. Again, it's a live healing done on 12/12 itself. So appointments are being taken up. So if you guys are interested, please feel free to book your spot via my website. Here you go. Here's the link for it. And also, guys, I would highly, highly recommend the soul realignment. Please, guys, at least get started with part one, because soul realignment is set to transform your life. I've had amazing reviews, and people have really experienced miracles in their lives. So I highly, highly, highly recommend. Also, do check out the sale that I'm having on my website as well. And also, do check out the soul realignment processes. Let me just pick that up. All right. Right, this is the one. All right, guys, I highly recommend soul realignment because it's really, really set to like transform your life because remove, I improve your lives in so many ways. I remove implants that has been restricting your life in many ways. So I highly recommend it. Now I've broken up the soul realignment into three parts. So you guys can start with one. With that, I'm going to continue the channeling. I needed a break, Christina, so thanks for waiting. So I only have Christina and oops, I only have got Christina and Shilpi, and then I'll be done for the day. All right. So, guys, I will highly recommend you to get a private service from me if you guys feel drawn. I've got amazing promotions on my website, but in terms of healing, I would highly recommend soul realignment. It's like it's like the crown of all healings, like how kundalini yoga is like the best. I would say soul realignment really clears off everything from programs, from implants, things that have been preventing you from progressing lifetime after lifetime, everything. So I highly recommend that. With that, Christina's question is that I've been feeling my DM's energy heavily today, very sexual and loving energy. My cards keep telling me something big is about to happen and really feel it could be related. Absolutely, Christina. They are definitely connected and guided to tell you to trust your cards. And what big is going to happen is that you're going to have a breakthrough in terms of your understanding about what the twin flame journey is. And that's going to really shift your perspective on the journey. You will start to notice subtle changes that will become big changes, and eventually, that is what's going to happen. So, there's going to be a big breakthrough in terms of communication, reconnection, soul growth, evolution. I definitely do see this big themes coming up, but what I see is inherently you will be at peace, you'll be more happy, you'll be more satisfied. There's going to be more balance and authenticity too. So it's going to kind of like shape your perspective. Like your understanding could have been more 3D, but it's going to shape to 4D and 5D, and you're going to really, really expand your awareness. So that's why this period is very, very crucial to your awakening and soul transformation as well. So that is what I'm picking up for you. And absolutely, your DM has been fantasizing about you a lot. There's a lot of sexual energies present. In fact, he's been having a lot of wet dreams about you. So that is a good sign. A lot of romance as well. Like his love language is pretty physical. So that's what he's expressing through his dreams. And that's what you are picking up energetically as well. So I hope you have enjoyed the channeling, Christina. And with that, I will go on to our dearest Shilpi, bunny friend. Um, what is going on for you and your divine masculine? Like I said, I will do it last for you so that when you wake up, you're able to like go backwards and listen to your channeling. So, what is in store for you and your divine masculine Shilpi? What is in store for you is that right now, your divine masculine is going through a period of, so it's a kind of existential crisis. So your soul is expanding and upgrading, and slowly he's mirroring towards that too. And his karmic situation is going through a standstill. So in other words, what is going on is that he feels like he can no longer handle his karmic situation because it's too stagnant, and he's tired of the responsibility and pressure and expectation put on by society and his family to be a certain person. And he feels so much passion and love for you, and he wants to express it all. Like he just wants to get in a room with you and just talk his heart out, talk his soul out. So that's what's going on with you and your DM. I also feel a lot of bursting energies of passion and love and sexual energies. But I also feel energetically there's a major shift with his third eye and crown chakra as well. So I feel more wisdom. Like he wants to really have a heart to heart conversation with you, like a soul to soul talk as to how you guys want to bring this relationship further, because there's a lot of obstacles and there's a lot of balancing and reorganization, and it's like you're kind of like going back and forth trying to figure out who you are and who he is, and together you're trying to figure out who you are together, and that is a big responsibility being thrown upon you as far as the energies are concerned. And you're going to have a breakthrough, Bunny. You're going to have a breakthrough. You're also going to notice a big transformation deep within, and he's going to express it all. Like, I feel like he's just going to explode with his thoughts, emotions, and passions all going to come all at once. And you're going to be like, what am I going to do? So, there is going to be a period of dilemma. There is going to be a period of trying to figure out what to do and trying to figure out what it is that is going to happen as well. And truly, it is a very interesting point in your journey. So that is what I have for you, um, Shilpi. And you know what? Things are going to turn around. And the messages I'm getting from your person is that he wants you to know that life is miraculously soul transforming, and he is finally going to voice out his views. So there is a major throat chakra expansion happening his way. So he is going to talk to you, and it's going to be wonderful. With that, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling, Shilpi. And Christina, or Christina says it's okay, lovely. I'll definitely be interested in the soul realignment once I'm paid next week. Yes, I have. Thank you. You will be perfectly fine, Christina. Things are going perfectly well. In a way, it's like you are embracing the multi-dimensional aspects of your soul journey, and you are like enjoying the physicality of the twin flame journey, at the same time acknowledging and expanding your consciousness to the multi-dimensional aspect as well. So there's this infinite growth that's happening between you and your divine masculine, Christina. So do trust your cards 100%, because you're always being guided. And I've confirmed it with my channeling as well. So with that, guys, anyone else wants a channeling, I'm opening up the floor. If not, I'll wrap up for the week. Like I said, guys, it's always becoming 2 hours now. Again, I hope you've enjoyed today's topic, and I hope I inspire you to form your path in exiting the matrix. Always remember, God is with you, and no, even negative beings can't force you to reincarnate. So practice this. Don't give away your free will that easily. Don't give your power away that easily. That is the takeaway message for you as far as this life is concerned. Never ever give your power away to anybody. Always make a choice. Always don't be a yes person because you have to. If you have to say no, say no. Say no with grace. Say no with passion. Tell people that you're not interested in a service or a product, or you're not interested in a situation. Like, be more comfortable doing that, because that is going to be soul transforming, and it's going to be amazing. All right, I will do one last channeling for Mackenzie. Do you have a particular question? And then I will channel accordingly. Oh, Linda, good night to you too, and love you so much always. You're such a precious soul. Really, all of you here are so wonderful, and you guys are amazing. Really love doing this channeling for you all. And again, all praise to God, and you know, amazing. So, if you guys are interested in a private service, do check out my website. And yes, and guys, I only have a few spots left for the 12/12 portal healing. So you can book through my website, and we can figure out a time, because this is done in person. But of course, if you want me to do it remotely, that option is available as well. So, yes, there you go. Mackenzie, let me see what I am seeing for you. Oops. What am I All right, Mackenzie, I'm seeing a lot of green. So I'm seeing a lot of nature that is coming through in your life. So I also see romance. I see nature, romance, travel. I see food. It's like a story. I'm seeing all of this, and all these visions are connected to something that you're going to experience in your life. But one thing is that it's going to be a fruitful expansion of your soul, and it's also going to be expression of love. So what I'm seeing is your enjoyment for life. Like you are going to enjoy life. Like you've made this decision within you to take things easy, and to actually stop worrying, and to actually live life to the fullest. So I'm seeing a very fulfilling and prosperous life for you. So I'm kind of seeing you living your best life. I feel like you're going to have abundance and prosperity in many aspects. So the message I'm getting from your guides are that they want you to know that things may have been hard, and things may have been almost terrible, and full of pain and suffering, but all of that is going to turn around 360 degrees, and you're going to be like, I didn't know life could be this wonderful. And hence 2024 is going to be your year of manifestation. So anything you set your heart to do, it's going to manifest. And that's what I have for you, Mackenzie, and I hope you've enjoyed the channeling. With that, guys, I will see you all next week. Take care. Love you all and have a great, great, great weekend. And see you all soon. And take care and bye bye.